All right, we're going to do a video with Rocket now. Good boy. Stay. And just like before, we were teaching Rocket to stay. That was the main goal with him. The owner said, all I care about is that this dog will stay put. I can leave, go do what I want to do, and he'll stay there. So that's basically what we're focusing on. Still going to do the leash manners and the basic commands, but the majority of his whole objective is to stay. So now we're going to show you, I think last video we had him, I was just opening up the door and expecting him to stay put. But now what I'm going to do is I will go outside and around the front and I'll peek in this window right here and we'll see if he stays. Stay. Good, stay. So that's awesome. He is doing amazing. Just the fact that, most dogs, you can't turn your back to them and talk in a normal voice with hand motions going around and expect them to stay like that. I've been working really hard on this one command and he's doing amazing. But I also do want to show that we're also doing some leash manners, some basic commands, and the same kind of thing that we do with the other dogs too. Place. Sit. Up. Place. Sit. Come. Down. Now notice when he goes into a down, he comes to the front and lays down. What I want him to be able to do is just stay right by my side and go down. Good. So I'm basically just going to take the food and kind of push his nose down. Push his nose to the ground and reward him for being by my side. But for whatever reason, he gets nervous being right by my side. He's more comfortable being in front. So we got to make him, see how he just pops up and now all of a sudden he's over here. So all this is just a lot of rewarding him for being right where I want him. So we might just keep him in a sit, but see, he can't stay there very long. So it's like anything else, he's only going to get rewarded if he stays right by my side. You see, he's up, there he goes. But that was longer than the last time. So even though he failed there, it was still progress. So we just bring him back. And we saw with other videos how we basically had the dogs, I think it was with Chewy, the little lab puppy. He caught on real quick that if he stayed on that platform, that was the only time he was going to get rewarded. And so he caught on, if I just stay here, I don't have to chase you around and ask for food. But see, there we go. He's getting a little closer. So he's starting to catch on. Good. Now the other thing you want to do if you're doing something like this, because he is wound so tight and he gets impatient, is you want to make sure they're hungry with a dog like this. Good. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Good boy. So that's the other thing I was gonna do. Look, already back in front. So a lot of people are probably saying, well, the only way he's staying is if he's up on that platform. Well, I use that platform to get the initial command solid. And then, but once he knows the word, then he should be able to stay no matter where I put him. So if we're just walking, stay. Good boy. So if we're just walking now, he knows what the word stay means. So it doesn't need to be just up on a platform. But I like using an elevated surface when I teach it because it puts a boundary to where they have to make a little bit of an effort to break the command. So he'd have to jump down, and I can kind of catch them before, because I can see when they're getting ready to jump down. And I can correct that and keep them up there. It's a little harder on just the ground because there's no boundary around them. It's just real easy for them just to hop up real quick and start moving. Stay. So he's staying there, even though I just came over here and got into his favorite, oh, that broke him. So that's fine. I want them to make mistakes, because if they don't make mistakes, then you don't get very many repetitions in. Stay. You don't get a lot of repetitions in and you can't, correct it. So, right now, mistakes are perfectly fine with me because he's doing it. See, I brought out the begging strips, and he's breaking it. So what that tells me is I'm making him stay too long for that kind stay. I was making him wait too long for what he's ready for, because his favorite treats brought up that level of excitement a little bit too much. Stay. So we just shortened it up. Good. Stay. Stay. Now I'm just saying stay every time, just to keep making that more concrete in his mind. So he knows just because I come up to him and get him something, that doesn't mean for him to get up. Stay. And I think he kind of knows now, so I won't say it. But I want to be able to pick up his leash without him getting up. Good. Heel. Stay. No snappy. No snappy at the fingers. Stay. So right there, I was able to move his paw, get the leash off from underneath his paw, and he didn't get up. So that's really big, actually. Little things like that heal. Little things like that mean a lot. So the last thing we want to show, and this is for Rocket's little girl at home that really, she had one request for me, and that was to teach shake. So we'll see how he's doing with that. Shake. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. All right, there we go. So this evening, we will do a little Yorkie. And for some reason, I can't think of her name right now. What the hell is her name? It'll come to me. I've got so many dog names, I will remember it by the video. With the little, Molly, yes, little Molly. All right, she'll be the last one wrapping up the videos tonight. All right, toodles.